Welcome back into Sports Connection. Joining us now is them Gators from Greenwood, the Greenwood Gators lady volleyball squad. On the end, we have Miss Addie McEwing. In the middle here, we have Miss Hallie House, Aubrey Packer, and head coach Nicole Whitson. Ladies, how are y'all doing today?
Good.
Well, Coach, we'll start with you. You know, new coach on the block. But you know, coming into this, coming into a tough volleyball region and team and dealing with this district, what was it like, for you, what was your reaction accepting the job, finding out you're going to get the job and realizing that you would be in this tough region?
At first it was really surprising. I was really excited. I went home and I told my parents and they were like crying and everything. But being in this region, it is a tough region. It's been a tough region since I've played, so I was really looking forward to it and going up against a bunch of my friends who I've coached against and played for many years. So I was really excited to take it on.
You got 3 seniors here coming off an unbelievable showing the other night against Bowling Green there that Caden was alluding to. I'm going to start with you, Coach, like Caden did. Who do you think started the season, you get there, you get started, and you see what you've got. Who's somebody that's probably improved the most over the season?
I'm going to give it to the seniors. They've really stepped up to the plate. They're hungry for it, and they're out to make history this year. And that's what they did against Bowling Green. And they have continued to strive to get better, and they show up every single day ready to get better and continue to work.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of that Bowling Green game, let's start with you, Aubrey. Going into that game, first time Bowling Green has lost to any region district opponent in over 3 years for you. You kind of led the way to say, I believe you had a lot of kills. I don't even know what the total was, but for you going into that game, what was the team's feeling heading to that game, and knowing that you all won that game? What was your feeling afterwards?
I think that we were all a little bit hesitant and a little bit worried starting it off. I know I was a little bit nervous. But I think especially halfway, through the first set, it kind of clicked, and we were all like, we can do this, and we were all really excited. And I think that we just had a lot of momentum going into the rest of the game after that first set, and we really knew we could win.
I want to know what you girls are doing when you're not out there getting kills and all those things, digs, all that stuff. And we'll start there. What do you do when you're not volleyballing?
I'm volleyballing all the time, but I think I am a huge reader. I love reading. I love being with my family. I'm with them all the time. They've always been there for me, and I love being outside.
That's a great answer. Family is very important. Part of my family right here, Hallie. We're cousins. What are you doing, Hallie, when you're not out there doing those pancakes?
Pretty much like Aubrey said, I'm pretty much with my family outside of volleyball, but I'm doing volleyball outside of volleyball. I play volleyball with my brother too. I don't know, I also like to work out outside of volleyball. I'm always staying active, trying to eat healthy. So, yeah.
Favorite singer? Who's your favorite singer?
Favorite singer?
Yeah, what do you listen to? Or do you even turn on the radio?
I love Morgan Wallen right now.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
I'm loving Morgan Wallen.
Addie, what are you doing when you're not out there being a beast at middle?
So I love shopping. That's my #1 hobby next to volleyball. But at my house, volleyball is just a huge topic. I'm the first volleyball player in my family. So just my family getting to watch me play and everything, we're always talking about it. We're always watching it on TV. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Well, who's kind of your, when you look at volleyball around the country, especially when college, it's like a huge deal in Kentucky here, especially with Western, UK and Louisville. Who is kind of your motivation, or who do you kind of look up to in the volleyball world?
I'd say I look up to, honestly, ever since going to the Louisville volleyball camp,
That is so loud.
I look up a lot to the players on the Louisville volleyball team because I got to meet a lot of them, and just seeing them play, it was crazy seeing them play in real life. It was awesome.
What's been your favorite volleyball match that you've seen in the college or professional wise? What's a memorable volleyball game that you've had that you remember watching?
The one I remember mostly is UK playing Western last year. It was just crazy seeing two Kentucky teams go up against each other, and it was a pretty good game.
Allie, you're a senior. I want to know what your favorite game personally is with the Lady Gators.
I'll be honest, like, I know it was just recently, but I'll be honest, like, the Bowling Green game that we just played, like, I had goosebumps that game, like, and we all had energy, and I feel like when we were on that court, like, I have goosebumps right now just talking about
cool.
it. But, like, I feel like we're on the same page, and we all were just clicking with each other, like, we all knew, like, we were gonna win that game, like, no matter what it took. We all were hustling, like, we were all gonna give it our all.
I can feel that
game.
I can feel that.
Sure. I mean, I was there for that game, and that was a really great game. I didn't know what to expect walking in there. I mean, Bowling Green's been so dominant over the past few years. I didn't know, but honestly, I love the sport of volleyball, so it was a great game to watch. You know, Coach, for you, you know, taking over this team, you know, usually for a first-year head coach, you don't really have high expectations for yourself, but maybe for you that you did have high expectations for this team, you know, what's it been like for you this year so far?
So far, they've been very welcoming. They came in, and when they figured out that I was their head coach, which was the first day of team camp in Louisville, they were very welcoming, and they knew my expectations because I've coached for one of the local clubs for many years now, and they knew that I'm a competitor and I expect a certain level of volleyball, and I will continue to expect that certain level of volleyball, especially to carry on the Greenwood legacy.
Nicole, you mentioned it a little bit there. There's Bravo. What else is there?
There's I coach for Bravo.
Yeah.
That's the club I coach for. I played for them, and now I'm coaching for them. I just always say that I'm extending my volleyball family every single year when I get new group of kids.
My man Morgan Shipley, he's in that business too. He's pretty good.
Morgan.
He's pretty big in there. I want to hear Packers' favorite all-time match.
The Bowling Green game was definitely, I mean, it was so amazing. I would even go back to, I think, last year we played South, like our very last game, and it was such a good game. There were so many people there. It was so fun. Like she said, like goosebumps were just, it was really fun.
Awesome. Right, now we're heading to this back half of the season. You know, you got the Bowling Green game out the way, but what are your expectations for this team heading forward as we get to the, you know, the last back half of the season?
We've kind of been on a hot streak the past couple of games, and I think we just need to have the mindset of, like, we want more. We're always hungry, always wanting to win the next one, and keep putting in extra time during practice and really just pushing this last half.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we appreciate you guys for coming in here. It's been great talking to you all. You know, good luck on the rest of the season. We'll catch a few Greenwood volleyball games here in the next few weeks or so. You know, but yeah, great season so far. I love watching you all play, and thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
All right, don't go anywhere. We have more Sports Connection after the break.